100 Grand Nation, what's going on with you? If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you've been with the channel, really appreciate it. Now today, we're going to be talking about 5 things that Honda could do to improve the FL5 Honda Civic Type R. Now this vehicle is super amazing. It has a lot of great things going for itself, but there's always room for improvement. Now this video was inspired by Race Car Friends. The other day he was talking about the Honda Nissan merger, and it kind of sparked an idea in my head about what I could talk about with the Honda and what they could do to potentially improve this already amazing car. So head over to his channel, subscribe to him, Race Car Friends, we outside. If you need some merch, it won't hurt, 100gangclothing.com. We got some nice merch, nice hoodies, beanies, bottoms, whatever you need, we pretty much got it. And we about to get in this video on the 5 things that Honda could do to improve the FL5 Honda Civic Type R. Let's go. Before we get deep into this video, I also forgot to mention some real ones. We got Race Car Friends, we got Race Car 21, and we got Blueprint 1 LE. So subscribe to their channels as well. First thing that I feel like Honda could do to improve this beautiful FL5 Honda Civic Type R, and I don't know if y'all gonna agree with me or not, but the first thing they could do was give you the option to have red seats throughout the whole car. Now, you know, I got the red guts, but I feel like with a car that's this special, this pristine, I feel like it should be red throughout the whole thing. Like red throughout the whole joint. Like, I love red, you know what I'm saying? So if we can have red through the whole joint, the whole car, I feel like a red carpet. Like, that's just my feelings. Like, I love the fact that they brought the red interior in here because it just gives it a different feel, and then it, you know, matches up with the red accents. You know, you got red everywhere else to complement it. But I feel like if they put red in the rear seats, this thing will just get set off. Set it off like boozy. Oh my God. Y'all get in the comments, y'all let me know. Do y'all think red guts throughout the whole car will make it look tacky, or will red guts like throughout the whole car make it even more fire? Like me, I vote red guts all the way throughout. Like red guts in the front and red guts in the back. The only downfall to that would be my kids, because they love to make a mess. That's one thing they love to do. And I'm really thinking, like, I'm thinking about getting another Type R, and if I get another Type R, I think I'm gonna make that off limits to children. I think I'm gonna have to make a rule where they can't get up in it. I'm sorry kids, but that's the way it is. The second thing Honda could do to improve this car right here, right? This car is amazing, but the second thing they could do is put tire pressure reader in the vehicle. You know what I'm saying? This vehicle has no tire pressure reader. And I just feel like it'll tell you right here in the dash, like if one of your tires is low. But in this day and age, you wanna know which tire is low. And I just don't feel like that's something that's complicated to put into the vehicle. I feel like they could just go one more further step, and put that in the infotainment system. Honda, if anybody from Honda is watching, Honda, Acura, whatever it is, can y'all please, when y'all update the vehicle, I got a system update right now as we speaking. When y'all update this vehicle, please put a tire pressure reader in here. There's no way that I should be able to drive down an expensive car, $45,000 car, sometimes 47, depending on what you pay. If you pay markup, a little bit more than that. There's no way I should be driving down the street in this vehicle and I don't know which tire is flat if one happens to go flat. I should know which side, I should know which one, and I should know how low it is, so I can know how long I got. Now, you know, I think the tires on here all run flat, so you can go a little distance, but I just feel like as great as this car is, y'all should just put the tire pressure reader in there. I remember one time me and Race Car Friends would go back and forth talking about how whether or not it has one, and I was like, bro, it does have one. I should have known better, because, you know, he's very thorough with his research. And he was like, it doesn't have one. I'm like, yeah, it does have one. I come in here for like an hour trying to look for one. There's not one in here. So Honda, please put a tire pressure reader in the FL5 Honda Civic Type R. Do that for us. Another gripe that I have about the interior of the FL5 Honda Civic Type R, it's not bad, but I feel like this right here will take this vehicle all over the top. If you guys just include more carbon fiber in the interior, that will help this vehicle tremendously. Like, more carbon fiber. Like, the carbon fiber will absolutely set this car off. You know, I love carbon fiber. If y'all remember my Z01 when I leave, it had carbon fiber all throughout that joint. So if y'all put carbon fiber in this vehicle, man, it's gonna set it off even more. It's gonna take it to the top. Another thing Honda could do to make this machine right here, the FL5 Honda Civic Type R, even better. And I thought about this, right? I hope y'all don't get mad at me, but the thing they could do is make it all-wheel drive. If they made this thing right here all-wheel drive, this thing right here will be a complete beast. Matter of fact, I think the other day me and race car friends actually talked about it. But if they made this all-wheel drive, oh my God, this car right here is already crazy. Like, I can't even tell that it's really front-wheel based by how well it performs. But if they made this all-wheel drive and made it to the point where you got traction everywhere and it's gripping everywhere, this thing right here would just, it would revolutionize the game. It would take this car to a level that other cars probably would never reach. It would be one of the most iconic cars of all time. I already feel like it's one of the most iconic cars ever, but if you were to make this all-wheel drive, it will make this vehicle that much more crazy than it already is. I mean, this vehicle right here is just special. I call her 38 because she's special. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen when Nissan and Honda does the merger, but I hope that they continue to bring out more vehicles that have the manual transmission, because to me, the manual transmission is what makes the car enthusiast breathe. And the FL5 is one of those cars, it's just like, it's gonna go down in history. I truly believe that. I feel like when you look back, you know how right now the Mark IV Supra is like the big dog. I feel like the FL5 Honda Civic Type R is gonna be one of those big dogs that's gonna be forever remembered and cherished by the people. Now, if you ever have an experience or ever have an opportunity to drive one of these vehicles or to purchase one of these vehicles, I really feel that you should take the opportunity expeditiously. Not now, but right now, as one of my managers used to say. This car right here is truly, truly iconic. And I'm gonna get to my last point of what I think Honda could do to make the FL5 Honda Civic Type R that much more special. Let's go. So the last and final thing that I feel like Honda could do to make the FL5 Honda Civic Type R that much more better is if they made the exhaust a little bit more deeper, a little bit more strong. Matter of fact, not even a little bit, a lot more. If they made this exhaust louder, if they just gave it more oomph, this thing would be crazy. Now, I know I read somewhere that the reason that they can't do it is because, like, I guess in America they gotta meet some type of law, like some law about noise or some ordinance about noise or something in the exhaust. But if they just disregard that and give that thing a true sound, like give that thing a good noise, I feel like this car right here is like, I just don't feel like, unless you got a need for like a big vehicle, I feel like as a car enthusiast, there really would be no need for no other car. That's how good I feel about this FL5 Honda Civic Type R. Like, it's just special. Out the box, 169 miles per hour. I mean, it's rare. You don't see many of them. It looks good. It drives good. The handling is good. I just feel like this car right here, like, if they made the exhaust even crazier where you could hear it before you see it, it would just completely set it off. Now, y'all get in the comments and y'all let me know if y'all agree with what I said in my list. I think I said add more carbon fiber, tire pressure in the infotainment. What else I say? Red seats throughout, higher exhaust noise, and all-wheel drive. I feel like if you did those 5 things, the FL5 Honda Civic Type R will be the ultimate car. I feel like it will have no flaws. Unless, I mean, you want to add like a sunroof or something, but you really don't put sunroofs on sports cars. But I feel like if you had those 5 things, that would truly make these vehicles iconic. Now, y'all get in the comments and y'all let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think 100 grand is capping or is 100 grand rapping? Y'all get in the comments and let me know. And if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. We're going to the top. If you've been with the channel, I really, really appreciate it. Go ahead and go to 100gangclothing.com for the merch. It won't hurt, but it will help the channel. Also, subscribe to The Real Guys, Race Car Friends, Blueprint 1LE, Race Car 21. Those guys are always supporting me. We support each other. So go to support them as well. And we back outside. We super live. The FL5. Let's go.